He can be joy and rest. Whatever you need him to be, I think you'll find that he can be exactly that and more. Hallelujah. I want to say a big thank you, first of all, to Pastor Randy, the steering committees, or whoever it was that asked me to come back again this year. Love being here. Love being with so many friends that I've met over the past 2 years. Some of you we don't see but once a year. I love being here. I want to say thanks to all the musicians. You know, things like this just don't happen just like that. They put a little bit of time and effort into me telling them what to play and how to play it and all that kind of thing. And I thank you all so much. Thank you to the choir members this year. You know, we don't have a lot of time, but you put your heart into it and you learn some good songs. You learn them really quickly. So thank you so very much. Back in the late 70s, I don't know how many of you remember the LTs. I don't think probably Kyle know what the XPs, the LPs are. Yeah, y'all know what those things are. Yeah. Yeah, those plastic things that you put a needle on and they just went around and around. Well, we used to have those LPs a long time ago. And you could get about 10 songs on one side, I think. Is that about right? Is that something like that? 8, 7 songs? 5 on each side? Sometimes 6 if you're lucky. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, there's about 10 or 12 songs on an LP, so about 5 or 6 songs on each side. You get about that many songs on each side till the vinyl runs out, you know, and sort of kind of gets to the end. Well, back in the late 70s, I bought an LP from the National Music Ministers Association choir, or conference, or whatever it's called. And on this one side, there was only 2 songs, which meant the songs were very long. The first time I ever heard Janice LeCount sing, and the first time I ever heard her sing was the song that we're going back and pulling out of the archives tonight. So Janice, I hope the choir's learned our parts. If we haven't, I told the choir, or I prayed over the choir this afternoon and said, Lord, we want to sing all the notes right, but if we don't, that's not important. We want to sing all the words right, but if we don't, that's not important. And we crammed several songs into a session that was very short this afternoon. So we are going to try to take you back to the late 70s.